mother of Angelique Ramirez, Chris Stone, father of Chris Stone, and to all the family members that couldn't be here but may be watching online. We sincerely appreciate your willingness to share your pictures, your input, your time, and most of all, the memories of your loved ones with us. Today, we come here to remember them. On May 18, 2018, shortly after 7:30 a.m., the Art Suite at Santa Fe High School would become an exacting place, a place that would impact the lives of thousands. To those that carry the seen and unseen scars of that day, the memorial should be an exacting place as well. Warrior Spirit is the second of two remembrance pieces that are part of the overall plan for the permanent memorial. The first piece, the inflatable chair, was dedicated on May 18, 2021 at the 3-year anniversary. Without support from the very people in this room and the community at large, significant pieces such as this would not be possible. Thank you for joining us on this day of remembrance and continuing to support our mission for establishing a permanent memorial. At this time, I'd like to introduce Madison Cantrell to make a few announcements.
Before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to make a few announcements. My name is Madison Cantrell, and I'm a 2019 graduate of Santa Fe High School. The Santa Fe 10 Memorial Foundation will host their 3rd annual Run in Remembrance, sponsored by Lionel Vassell at Jack Brooks Park on May 20th. In addition to the run, Sarah Pepper from Mix 96.5 will MC. We have planned kickball games, live music, Boyd's Crawfish, a dunk tank, silent auction, ice cream for both kids and adults, and a custom guitar raffle signed by our very own American Idol favorite, Trey Lewis. I hope that you will be able to join us in order to make the next phase of the recovery process possible, which includes the selection of a very special tree, what I call the tribute tree of all tribute trees. In September 2021, the National 9/11 Memorial and Museum selected us to be the recipient of a coveted seedling from the original survivor tree that now stands at Ground Zero. We are one of only 30 communities in the world who have been selected for this honor. A piece of the actual survivor tree will be grafted to new roots, nurtured by high school students at John Bone High School in Queens, New York, and surviving students from the art rooms will be given the opportunity to virtually select the seedling that will be transported from New York to Santa Fe to stand in the memorial. Future agricultural students will be able to participate in caring for the survivor tree as it grows and transforms as part of a unique educational program unlike any other in existence. Alice N. Greenwald, President and CEO of the 9/11 Memorial Museum, wrote in our announcement letter, "Our community is well aware of the challenges of recovery after immense tragedy and of the continued pain and devastation such senseless attacks cause for those directly affected. I hope that you all find comfort in the expressions of compassion and solidarity from across the country and around the world, affirming that human dignity will always triumph over human depravity." The development and lasting impression of the 9/11 Memorial and Museum has served as a benchmark of compassion, craftsmanship, and respectful remembrance that we strive to incorporate in the Santa Fe 10 Memorial. Here, the survivor tree will stand as a living monument and serve as a national landmark of hope in our community that recognizes the strength of those that lost loved ones, courage of those who survived, and salutes those who risked their lives to help others. To the first responders that were present that day, we invite you to participate in the future ceremonial delivery of the survivor tree. If you are interested in learning more about this procession, please reach out to our foundation. Now, I'd like to introduce Santa Fe High School student Tyler Long.
Good evening. My name is Tyler Long. I'm a senior this year at Santa Fe High School. On behalf of the current and former Santa Fe High School students, alumni, family members of the victims, survivors, community members, first responders, generous benefactors that made today possible, and our invited American Indian guests, it is my privilege to dedicate Warrior Spirit on the 5-year anniversary of the mass shooting. I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge the many individuals, organizations, and craftsmen that make the warrior spirit in today's dedication ceremony possible. While there are too many people to name all those that have participated individually, we ask that you stand as your group is contributed, that your group or contribution is recognized. Please hold your applause until the end. Designer and sculptor Eric Christensen. Larry Stevens and his team at the Stevens Art Foundry. The Garza family with Garza Stone and Masonry. Johnny Rosa with Monument Movers and Texas Treasures Fine Art Gallery for overseeing safe transport and installation and an in-kind donation of his expertise. Ann Schachter for creating the veal. The Santa Fe Independent School District trustees, high school leadership team, administration, and maintenance staff that helped coordinate and plan for the ceremony today. The Santa Fe High School and all grade choir and directors for practicing and performing their musical pieces today. Donors from the Stone family and the Santa Fe High School men's and women's soccer booster clubs. Distinguished guests from the offices of Senator Middleton, Dr. Bonin, and Representative Weber. Participants in the Patrick F. Doyle Saltwater Invitational Fishing. Representatives from the Southland Title and Doyle family for their generous contributions, which allowed for the completion of Warrior Spirit, including Patrick Doyle, Stephanie Doyle, Shannon Osborne, Carolyn Sunseri, Jessica Carper, Amanda Bunn, Jeff Adams, Dennis Bedison, Stephen Holmes, and Dennis Harris. The Santa Fe 10 Memorial Foundation Board of Directors and members that continue the important work of fulfilling our vision for the permanent memorial. And our special guests, Woolsey Walking Sky of the Ponca Oto, Missouri tribes, Marilyn Walking Sky of the Choctaw and Cherokee tribes, Cecilia Ward and Dorothea and Pearl Blueback of the Ponca Oto, Missouri tribes. Thank you for your time, effort, and expertise in supporting and blessing this important work of art. You may be seated. The 10 feather pins passed out to attendees today were inspired by the Santa Fe High School leadership team and designed by art teacher Michael Knickerbocker. A similar version of this pin will be given to every Santa Fe senior beginning with the class of 2023 and every future graduating class. Many thanks to Greg Gardner State Farm for sponsoring these special pins you received today. At this time, I'd like to invite the Santa Fe High School and all grade choirs to perform the two special tributes in this song, and we'll turn it over to choir directors Ms. Megan Isaacs and Ms. Stephanie Payne.
Ms. Isaacs is the choral director at the high school. The students performed the song at UIL this year. It's called Omnia Soul. And I thought the lyrics and the message of the song is so appropriate for a moment like this. The song is written by Randall Stroop. And on the chorus it says, "Oh, stay your soul and leave my heart in song. Oh, stay your hand, your journey may be long. And when we part and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when and let your heart be stayed." This song fluctuates between Latin and English, so some of the lyrics will be familiar. The melody and the harmony in this song are incredibly beautiful, and I hope that it blesses you in a very wonderful way.
is now joining the high school choir, and we are going to sing a beautiful piece called Dreams of You. It is written by Teresa Jennings, and I heard this song several years ago, and I've been holding on to it for this very moment. The lyrics are just incredibly beautiful, and I think speak to so much of our experience as a community. I think music gives us an opportunity to hope, and it gives us an opportunity to heal. And it speaks to our soul in ways and it helps us to express things that other things cannot. So I hope that as you listen to this piece of music, it brings your soul a little bit of peace and your heart a little bit of healing. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mackenzie Chris. I'm a senior at Santa Fe High School this year. Warrior Spirit is an original composition that represents an American Indian warrior holding 10 eagle feathers aloft. The statue stands 10 feet 4 inches from spear tip to toe. He is fully bronze, and the body is approximately 7 feet 7 inches. The spear is 8 feet in length. Each feather has the 10 victims' initials hand-carved on the backside by the artist. The base is Texas sandstone, quarried in Comfort, Texas, in Hill Country. The small stone with the SF emblem was hand-chiseled by settlers in the 1800s. The entire piece weighs almost 2 tons. The sculptor, Eric Christensen, asked us to read the following statement. I am very honored to have been chosen by the committee to be a part of this project. When I was given the concept requirements for the composition of the monument, I immediately visualized a powerful braid, symbolizing strength and perseverance, a true warrior spirit. I would like to thank all who contributed to the creation of this sacred memorial. We will never forget the innocent who were lost that day. As a student of Santa Fe High School over the past 4 years, I've had the opportunity to witness firsthand the tremendous strength and growth of this community. The resilience of my friends and fellow community members is remarkable, and they inspire me every day to encourage love, kindness, and strength. Today's dedication is a symbol of that strength. It is our duty to continue to honor those that were lost, even as new generations step foot onto this campus. We can never forget their lives, their souls, their legacies. Warrior Spirit serves as a reminder of the bravery, courage, and power that this community continues to exhibit every day. We must also be reminded of the love and strength of those that we lost. This artistic remembrance piece, inspired by Native culture and traditions, connects us to our spirituality and soul. It empowers, moves, and inspires. We can learn from these traditions and use the lessons we take away as a path forward. As a community, we must also make conscious decisions to respect said traditions and cultures. Just as we wish for the history of today to be protected and honored, we must protect and honor the history of the tribes in attendance today, as well as those who have come before us. I am so proud to be a part of this community, and I feel honored to be here today to assist in honoring those who we have lost and to those who have endured. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Robin Treat, mother of Angelique Ramirez.
In memory of the 10 victims survivors, our community of Santa Fe, Texas, and all individuals impacted by the school shooting in May 2018. In recognition of the resilience and contributions that Native nations have made throughout history and continue to strengthen those affected by great tragedy. A gift of artistic expression with monumental purpose that serves as an authentic and respectful celebration of departed ancestors, representing the spirit of warriors. Today we come here to remember Jared Connor Black, Shayna Fisher, Christian Riley Garcia, Kyle McLeod, Angelique Ramirez, Ann Perkins, Sabika Shig, Chris Stone, Cynthia Tisdale, and Kimberly Vaughn. Warrior Spirit is a work of intricate beauty which offers us an educational opportunity to learn from Indigenous people about their diverse culture, language, heritage, spiritual beliefs, and traditional customs. It is my pleasure to announce our special guest, Wolsey Watkins Guide of Ponca Oto, Missouri Tribe.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Wolsey Watkins Scott II. I'm of the Ponca tribe and the Oto tribe of Oklahoma. It's indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here to do our cedar ceremony. What that consists of is smoking of those that has passed on, their family. We want to give them that blessing, which we do, which was given to us by the Creator. By that I mean God. In our language, we call him Wakanda. That's the name that we used to call God. He's the one who gave us this to us. We use an eagle feather that we smoke you off. It helps ease your pain, your sorrows, your prayers. When the smoke goes, your prayers go up to be answered to make you feel better. It helps you along with your life, the loss that you had. And it's sad that we had to be here today to honor, but to remember, to help heal, make you feel better. And that's the way that we do our ceremony back home with our tribes, that we do whenever we lose a loved one. Or at the beginning of the years, we do that, to bring in our new year, to start our new year off, and leave the old ones behind, to continue what blessings that we're going to have that comes your way. There's tragedy and sorrow that we all must deal with in our own ways. One of the ways that, like I said earlier, we do the smoking of the cedar, which we will do out front, and I want the families, the Oscar loved ones to come, and we'll do my smoking ceremony to do with the eagle feather. Use that eagle feather because the eagle is one of the birds of strength. The United States uses the eagle as their symbol. And that's what we use to, which God, Wakanda gave us to use to smoke you off with, which you will do out here and after we get through here. So that's why we're here today, because it's a pleasure and an honor for them to have us here, the home of the warriors. I like that. So thank you.
We would like to play a song for you all aside. It is called the Prayer Song. The composer is Jade Riverdale. Jade is a member of the Elsa Missouri tribe. When we write songs, these songs are created by events that have happened in our life, whether it's a celebration, a tragic event, or when people are going through hardships. These songs carry remembrance as we are looking for a blessing. We, as Native American people, put God in everything that we do, even when creating songs. This song, Prayer Song, is asking God to take pity on us, telling him that we are in need of his help and that we need comfort as well as healing. And in the song, he sings,
God, you alone, help us. God, you alone, pity us all. Bless us all. Have mercy upon each one of us.
thank you.
So this concludes the inside portion of the ceremony. Please join us for the unveiling of Warrior Spirit and the cedar ceremony to be performed outside in the courtyard. Also, if a representative from each of the families would please come on stage and take a vote the place at the base of Warrior Spirit after the unveiling. And please meet me so that we can make you a part of the ceremony outside. If you would, everyone is dismissed, and we appreciate your attendance today.